Do not give love that the world gives. The love of God is pure, and it's true that God is love. He is merciful and He is forgiving. The love that this world gives is not the love of God. To love your neighbor does not mean to accept your neighbor's sin. To love your neighbor means to tell him about the truth of God, the true love of God. In 1 John 4, we can read about the love of God, that God is love. And God loved us so much that He sent His one and only Son. If anyone says, I love God, and hates his brother, he is a liar, for he who does not love his brother whom he has seen cannot love God whom he has not seen. And this commandment we have from Him, whoever loves God must also love his brother. A lot of people just like to say that God is love, and that's the only thing that they can quote from the Bible or that they associate with God. And it is true that God is love, but God's love is not of this world. The love from God is not the same love in the world. If you just continue reading that passage into 1 John 5, it says this: everyone who believes that Jesus is the Christ has been born of God, and everyone who loves the Father loves whoever has been born of Him. By this we know that we love the children of God, when we love God and obey His commandments. For this is the love of God, that we keep His commandments, and His commandments are not burdensome. For everyone who has been born of God overcomes this world. So as you can see, to love your neighbor is to tell them the truth, that if they're living in sin, they don't have the love of God in them, because whoever loves God will obey His commandments, because this is the love of God, that we obey His commandments and we keep His commandments. Do you have the love of God? Do you keep His commandments? Do you obey Jesus? Do you really love your neighbor, or do you just tell them things to appease their flesh? Do you really care about them? Do you really love and care about their soul?